Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. Boy, it's getting yummy for the tummy. Battery as a service is here to stay. Or is it? Is battery swapping here to stay? Is it NEO's biggest moat? Well, let's investigate what others are doing. CATL has recently, as we know, CATL, who teamed up with us to help us build battery swap stations globally, started promoting its chocolate battery swap. And they're going to be actually providing battery swaps for the used car market through the partnership of UXIN and for the lower end market. And battery as a service model to general consumers with the slogan, listen to their slogan, save big, drive safer. Why drive safer? Well, we all saw where the Lee Auto went up like the, what you call that, the Fantastic Four, where the guy says, flame on. Well, that when you do battery swapping, you don't have to flame on. This move is likely linked to its previous partnership with JD.com and GAC, signaling a shift from fleet applications to private users. Yes. So they first CATL was just doing it for fleets. Like they're going to do it for like taxi services. So they're going to also do it now for private users like NEO, but for the lower end market. The upcoming Ion UT Super is expected to be among the first models to adopt this system. And this is the partnership they did with JD.com and GAC. We've been invited to test drive it, which is China EV Home, on November the 5th. So stay tuned for that, they said. CATL's messaging closely mirrors NEO's battery swap strategy, emphasizing charging, swapping, upgrading, and battery safety management. Battery safety. Again, it always comes back to that. Why battery swapping is the only way forward. But one detail stands out, which will also benefit NEO in a massive way next year, but will not benefit the rest of the competition. CATL says that opting for the battery rental plan could make buyers exempt from the vehicle purchase tax. Considering that China's NEV purchase tax policy will shift from exemption to half the rate reduction starting next year, so the government cut it by half, the exemption, the tax exemption. This could meaningfully lower entry barriers and attract more buyers towards swap-enabled vehicles. So you're getting it at an even cheaper price. And we see that happening here in America, where the Orange Puri Tat has gotten rid of the tax exemption, which was, I think, $7,000 for a new EV. That's no longer on the table, and we saw sales are decreasing because of that. So it's obvious that the same thing will happen in China, but not for companies like NEO, not for companies like CATL. This is why battery as a service is the only way forward, because you still get half the exempt, but then with battery as a service, you get the car even cheaper. This was genius from NEO. This is why when people were saying that the CEO should step down, battery swapping is a waste, spending too much on research and development. They should stick to just two models like Tesla. You see what's happening with Tesla revenue, right? In order to just sell as much as they're still doing with their sales falling year over year, they reduced and gave so much reduction in their price that their profit margins have tanked, and that will continue. Now he's touting a flying car. You can't make this up. I hope you guys found this video yet again to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. If you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level up as to how the games are played on Wall Street. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.